Hey guys, it's Squish and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. Not Below Zero, Bridge Between Worlds. Okay, this is gonna go well. Hey guys, so there was a change of plans. Gamer and I were going to be streaming tonight. What? Didn't it say something about detonation? Are we not detonating? Okay, that's fine. I got a message. Gamer and I were going to stream, and at the last second, we kind of went over it, and Gamer just needed a break tonight. So,
welcome aboard, Captain.
Instead, we're gonna play this. I don't have a thingy here yet. Why did I? What? What happened to my game? The ship's still on fire. You're supposed to blow up. I've never seen the sparks above it before. That's really pretty. I broke Gamer? Yes, I broke Gamer. Gamer is broken, and will no longer be playing with us. I was looking for my sea moth. I don't have a sea moth. That's another thing, is I went to open the game file, and I saw- I'm not recording! Now I'm recording. We're good. I opened the game file, and I saw that I only had an hour and 9 minutes into this play session. I'm not doing well with this information. Did I... Okay, I'm gonna go back and forth a lot, because I don't remember where we are. Do I only have one tier. We need it... I think we only need it 2 tiers high. We don't need 3. I know we did 3 before. What do you guys think? Should we do 1 tier or should we do 2 tiers or 3 tiers? Either way, I'm gonna need to get titanium. So you guys discuss in chat. I'm here. I'm present. I swear, guys. I'm okay. Really. I'm going a little crazy, but I'm fine. 2 tiers? I did indeed kill Gamer. Broke Gamer, kill Gamer, same difference. Well, I shed 2 tears because I almost broke my toe. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucy. Careful, mad lad. That ban button looks awfully tempting. No, I can't ban you because I want to play more Repo with you. Repo and Terraria and Lethal Company, since we talked about all of those things. Oh, I'm over things. I'm not in scary area anymore. I should get some bladderfish, because I need some water. I've been... Ooh, this is one of the things that I want to look for this time around. I want to get the mobile vehicle bay so we can build a sea moth. I also want to get a bioreactor and a moon pool. Those are the goals while we gather quartz. Big glass jar on the counter fell on my big toe. Felt like I broke it. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucy. That sucks. I had that happen recently with a giant-ass water bottle. I understand your pain. But if you think it's actually broken, just tape it to the next one. That's... Keep it steady. Terraria is another place it's good to bring a spare protagonist to feed to the monsters. I have a feeling I will be the protagonist fed to the monsters.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Kaboom! I'm sure it's good that we can hear the Geiger counter that we don't have. I'm sure that's fine. You broke 3 toes with 1 kick. What did you do, Serge? How did you do that? Also, just so you guys know, I am in absolutely
Immediately.
a tizzy. So,
Vital signs
the
stabilized.
chances of me remember... Oh, I need to listen to the message. Remembering where I need to go and do the things, I'm not going to remember anything. So we're just going to kind of flail around. And it'll be fun.
High priority automated message from Aurora Live Pod 13 coordinates attached. Live Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Sorry, Kasar. I have some bad news for you. Okay. We need more titanium. Like that. That's titanium. Copper is also good, because we have other things. I also need to remember this is hardcore mode. I need to watch my oxygen. Breathing is important. Vroom vroom. Vroom vroom vroom. Did anyone else have any opinions on 2 tiers versus 3? Or are we going with the 2 tiers for Lucy's 2 tiers? And rip their toe. Yoink. Long time ago, I kicked a TV and the TV won. In Subnautica, that's easy to remember. You need to go deeper until you are about out of oxygen. Then you need to go to oxygen supply. Yeah, but I also need, sea moth. Sea moth. Sea moth. Maybe I should have taken a break today. To all the tears. Well, I can shed all the tears about the fact that we already, built stuff before. Now we're doing it again. I could definitely shed those tears. Ah, my inventory's full. That's a problem. But you look like something I want. You are something I want. And I only need 1 more fragment of that. I don't see another fragment right now, but I'm willing to bet. Also, you need to scan limestone. Ah, that is a good point. Are there more? Aha!
Passing 100 meters.
Yeah,
Oxygen efficiency
Deborah.
increased.
Okay, that's one of the 4.
Blueprint acquired.
Make a nice little check mark on my list here. I feel like I'm getting dangerously close to the radiation. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it behind my eyeballs. Yoink. do you often taste your minerals, Mad Lad? Just curious. Time for more water. That's not water. That's water. I licked a chunk and shriveled up like SpongeBob tasting snail food. I don't know. I like a good rock. Nice earthy flavor. Did I finish my thought about watching the documentary before? I have been watching a documentary about the biology of Subnautica. It's been really interesting. Also, I found out that Garyfish are at the bottom of the food chain, which just amuses me, if I'm honest. How far? I'm still far. Far, far away. That's okay. We'll get there. Be fine. What do I need for the radiation suit? I should figure that out next. Oh, fiber mesh and 2 lead. That's not that difficult. Am I immediately heading back in the bad direction? I am. So this is the way we go. Through the hole. No, we don't need that. What a time to run out of battery. You guys wouldn't have happened to, drop any teeth, would you? Yep, that is a tooth. Haha! There's one down. I feel like I'm heading not in the direction I think I'm heading, because this has been a very long creepvine forest. Oh, there we go. It's thinning out. Oh, never mind. I was going to say if I was smart, I'd be following the beacons. But then I found the Seamoth fragment, so no. Ow! But it looks like we got one right over there. Along with more Seamoth fragments.
Scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Excellent. We love a good unknown biome. And there's our Seamoth.
New blueprint acquired.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. don't know why no one's coming for me.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay. So what do I need for my bioreactor? Titanium wiring kit and lubricant. So we're gonna need some silver. How much? 10 out of 10 voice acting. Agreed. They do a really good job with this game. I can't wait for the second one to come out. There's our mobile vehicle bay.
Blueprint acquired.
Grab some of that for our lube. One can never have too much lube. Actually, let's grab a couple. That way we can have some lube at base. So then the last thing we're going to need is the moon pool. Tooth? Tooth? No tooth. And if there's anyone who's here who hasn't seen this series before, what we're trying to do in this is we are building a bridge.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
So if you haven't been here before, what we're trying to do is build a bridge between the two islands in the game. We have been making an attempt prior, but we're playing in hardcore mode, and I drowned. So we're starting over again. Yay! Power cell, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. 2 battery and silicone rubber. Well, shit. Just need some creepvine. Creepvine, where are you? That was a little early. That was a little premature. I get back to oxygen at gray out so many times that I expected my hardcore run to be ended by drowning, but instead I glitched through seafloor. Oh, I feel that. But also, the satisfaction that comes with making it to the surface right at the end, or making it back to your Seamoth right at the end of that. I don't know. The close calls get your blood pumping. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying it gets your blood pumping. Okay, we're doing that. And then we also need that. And then what am I doing? Power cell. Power cell is what I'm doing. Why am I getting a phone call? Leave me alone. My chat is the only people who can bother me right now. go. And then what do I need for my sea moth? I need another power cell, another titanium ingot. We have the glass. We need 1 lead. I know we have lead back at the base, but I kind of... I don't want to go back right now, if I'm honest. I enjoy catching the microwave just before it beeps. Feels like diffusing a bomb. 100%. I always have to open it when it hits the one mark. The stalker tooth in there for now. And we do a good job at that. Now you'll excuse me, I have sodium to digest. Okay. I need stuff for power cell, which I think we more or less just need mushrooms for the batteries, and then the lead is gonna be the big thing. Make sure, yeah, I'm headed away from the Aurora. And man, I forgot how much I hate being out here at night without a sea moth. Did you guys know that the hoverfish is distantly related to the bladderfish? You can see the hover pads are more evolved versions of the vents that the bladderfish uses to take in oxygen. The more you know. None of these are the outcropping I need. But I hear a hungry, hungry monster. Opening the microwave at the right moment feels like trying to play a Mario Party minigame. I just got Mario Party Jamboree, I think. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm very excited to play it, and I haven't even opened it yet. I haven't played a Mario Bros. Game since the 3rd one. Well, or we might have to change that. And thus will probably end our friendship. But you know,
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
the things we do in the name of good gaming. I see edible tissue, so I guess so. I don't want to know what you were referring to, mad lad. I'm scared now. Yoink. I don't think these are the ones that have... Oh, it is. It is. I've proven wrong at the right time. Mario Party DS was my first, and 8 and 9 for the Wii were some of the best family-deserving gameplay ever. I believe it is Mario Party 7 that my mom and I played endlessly together, to the point where literally the only person who can beat me in that game is my mom. And vice versa. No one can beat my mom except for me. Referring to the relation between the hover and the bladderfish. Oh, okay. Well, if we're just going by edible tissue, there's a lot of edible fish. Peeper. Peeper. Speaking of edible fish. Hey, Joseph. Nice to see you. Welcome to chat. We've had like 40 years of Mario Bros. Games. They just feel like a cash grab at this point. Some of them do. Yes. Some of them do. I would argue not all of them. And I don't know if I would argue that the hit or miss of them is enough hit to make it worth it. but there are some saving graces. I need to do some shrooms. I need to grab some shrooms. How long have you been playing Subnautica for? Do you mean this game or just in general? Because just in general, I was actually playing Subnautica back before it actually came out, back in early access. This playthrough has been... We just had to recently start this one over. In general? Okay, then yeah, it was back when it was in early access. This has been one of my favorite games for a very long time. Despite a big fear of deep water. I know I've told the rest of you guys the story, but we have someone new in chat, so I'm going to tell it again. The first time I loaded up this game, I stayed on top of the life pod for an entire day-night cycle because I was too afraid to get off and go in the water. But I did, and we're here now. And now I'm a brave being. Paper Mario unironically was a blast for me every game. Super Paper Mario Origami King was unnecessarily epic. I want to play... So I started playing Origami King, but I was playing with my mom. And so I had to put it down because I felt wrong playing without my mom.
Fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming
Okay, maybe...
is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Maybe Sticker Star was iffy, but it held its own in certain ways. So the only ones I played were 1,000-Year Door, and then I started Origami King. But I absolutely loved 1,000-Year Door, and I very much am excited to continue playing. At this point, I think it's been long enough I can just play it. Okay, we're gonna grab our stuff. And Joseph, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about what this series is. So, Bridge Between Worlds is us trying to build a bridge from one of the land islands to the other. We'll bring some of this stuff with us, because I have room. Where'd my sea moth go? People Island. Laggy stream, maybe it's my end. Anyone else having issues with some lag going on? Super Paper Mario changed me. It was like showing empathy and wholesomeness to a 7-year-old kid who never felt emotions, and with every chapter it just got even better. Ooh. See, that's the kind of emotional connection to a game that... Oh, it makes me happy. No lag. Okay. So Joseph, if you... I mean, my first thing would be to try to refresh and see if that helps. But it seems like it is perhaps on your end. Sorry. I would help if I could. Did I? Okay, I can make one more tier. That's what we agreed on? 2 tiers? I think we agreed on 2 tiers. Oh, I was using data, not Wi-Fi. That would do it. Okay, I swear I'm not gonna cry about this the whole time, but it's really depressing to be back
Welcome aboard, Captain.
this far After how far we built before. I vote we hit the skybox. Maybe not this challenge, but that might be a fun thing in the future. Now I'm curious to see how far we can go up. Well, that's just a titanium box. Did I? No, I did not throw titanium in here. Okay, good. Good. I think it takes 6. And then we have 5. Okay, fine. Subnautica skyblock when? Well, maybe after we finish Bridge Between Worlds. God, I wonder, someone had to have made that mod, right? Okay. And now we need a ladder, which we're gonna put in this corner. So considering this is a do-over, have you improved anything that you did in the first run? So far, I think I want to go forward with the intention of building primarily with glass. So we're going to be grabbing a lot more quartz along the way as we go. Other than that, I'm going to be more careful and less of a dumbass. And I'm saying that largely tongue-in-cheek, but I also can't help but feel like the way things ended before was perhaps a little dumbassish of me. But so it begins. Reality, that solar panel is facing the cliff. Game logic. Shut up. Yeah, but there's not always a shadow. Panda, 2 things. First thing, how old are you? Second thing, do you accept of... So, firstly, I am 30. I'd be more coy about that, but I know Gamer and I just shared our ages, so I'm not gonna pretend to be coy about that. Secondly, we accept furries here. I know, I don't want to out the number of furries we have in chat, but I know that we have at least a few furries in chat. They are very beloved members of our community here. If you share ages, you're 60. Okay. I'll have to tell Gamer that. We are collectively 60. For we are a collective. Okay, so holy crap. It isn't even an hour in and I got 3 of my 4 objectives. So we need to look for the moon pool. We need to get silver. We also need to get lead so I can do the radiation suit. Let's pin the radiation suit because we know how I am. And we'll also pin the rebreather. Oh, we're gonna need a bit of silver. Okay. Do-overs are generally more efficient. Yeah. I don't feel like we were super inefficient the first time. Well, you know what I am going to do? In the sake of efficiency, let's... There. That helps for visual reasons. Subnautica Abridged was a long time coming. Oh, thank you, Joseph. And you are absolutely, absolutely welcome here. So the whole idea behind this channel has been to build a community that we can all just come and hang out and have a good time together at. So... bonk. That is what we try to move forward with. And then I just got my sea moth back! Ow! Just don't explode, please. I just don't want my sea moth to explode. We love everybody here. Fuckers. Exactly. That would be 100% our view here.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen
Scan a
efficiency
room? That's
decreased.
not what I want. Well, but it's what I got.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, that's a repair tool. That's not a laser tool. What am I doing? Guys, what am I doing with my life? Yet unnamed sea moth? Yeah. Yeah. We'll get there. That's why we're looking for the moon pool. Okay, we'll get all the scanner room stuff. The scanner room that I know is really helpful and that I never use, and I'm sorry, but I'm not changing my ways. I would if I could. But I'm not that type of person when it comes to this. Sea moth. What did you do to your back? Squish, no, you'll make the door stronger. I know. It's what I get for trying to do things. Thank you, thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be shoving this conspicuously fork-shaped object into the oddly... Oh. Bad lad, no. Bad. Look, you and Allie made me both mommy and daddy last Wednesday. Wednesday? Last Saturday. Saturday was when we streamed. I will use that power. Don't think I won't. Hey, it's that thing that I thought I had. You fell down your stairs? Are you okay otherwise? I mean, your back is already very important. But falling downstairs is not fun. Oh, mad lad. Eyes are not what I'm looking for.
Passing 100.
Why do I never remember where the moon pool is? Okay, let's look for lead and silver. There's a lead. Oh my god. I'm sorry to hear that, Joseph, but I'm glad we can at least entertain you and keep you company while you're in the hospital. Or stop it. Good time. It's been good time. Now to conclude an epic adventure. That's a good screenshot right there. That was also a lot of first aid kit. Have you guys ever seen me use a first aid kit in this game? I'm genuinely asking because I don't remember ever using one in this game. Not... I mean, I'm sure I have, right? But, like, not actually in dire straits or anything. I don't know why I'm nervous. I suddenly got nervous. Ow. Okay. I don't know if we have any silver at home, but if we have 1 silver, then we have what we need. What, I can get rid of these. Or I could use one. Hey guys, I used one. And there's my silver. Okay, perfect. Let's go home. Let's progress. And now that we're back in our Seamoth, it is nice and peaceful and relaxing, and there's a semblance of safety in my little tin can as I go through all of the water filled with the deadly, deadly fish. Oh, okay. We can already start to see it. I'm feeling better about having to restart. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. Yeah, there's no upgrades. Why would there be? You're fresh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's what I like to hear. Okay, and then I have mesh, right? I don't have mesh. God damn it. Okay, well, okay. First, let's make another. That's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Interior module. Okay. Just throw some things in. We'll keep one on us just in case. There is a lovely rhythm to using the fabricator, I gotta say. I know I talk about this game being relaxing all the time, but man, guys, this game is relaxing. Okay. Let us... Oh, hey! It's that thing I was looking for. Rebreather? Or suit? I forgot to grab lube. Common mistake, really.
A reliable power source is a critical step towards self-sufficiency. Consider keeping a photojournal of your achievements to motivate you in times of despair.
We're gonna... Nah, it makes more sense to put those upstairs. It makes sense. And I like things to make sense. Fabricator rhythm. You could use 2 side by side. You could. That is a possibility. Also, 5 of these is definitely overkill, but it's fine. I'm gonna use that glass. There we go. Take this stuff out. Put glass in there. Titanium. Not those. Let's go with the rebreather, I think. Because we don't have to get closer to the Aurora, but we do need to start going deeper. Okay. Then we unpin you. Did you almost type grass? Well, hey, we like our plant fibers on this channel. What can I say? Okay. Let's go to Life Pod 13. Check things out at Life Pod 13. And also maybe try to check things out as we go. Nope, there's not going to be anything here. Never mind. This isn't where we get the moon pool. I was hopeful. Grass? Where? I have to touch it. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I am glad I muted in time. Nobody needs to hear that. I hate plants. I hate every organic material except for metal, glass, and plastic. Well, at least plastic isn't an organic material. I do have to, laser cutter.
New blueprint acquired.
I have to point that out. I am contractually obligated. Oh, I feel like... Guys, do you think that when I say that we accept everyone, I need to also preface that with we also make fun of everybody? Like... Because I feel like maybe I'm giving false expectations without saying that we're not going to... Without explicitly saying that picking on each other is part of being in this community. Yes, like Mad Lab. We saw his skill issues on Saturday. To be fair, we also saw a lot of mine and Allie's. Equal opportunity offender. Yes. 100% what this community is. Well, I don't need more of you. But we do need the titanium, so we'll grab you nonetheless. Where was I going? Not that one. That one. Hey, buddy, you okay? Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, hey, I know where we are. Can I find moon pool fragments here? I know lithium. I know lithium. I don't know much, but I know lithium. I know we can get our Cyclops fragments here. That was my mistake last time. It was good to get...
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint all-terra vehicle signatures.
It was good to get a prawny boy. But we should also get the Cyclops, and then we can bring prawny boy places and have storage with us.
Live pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
And thus he has been returned.
Warning, maximum
Nope,
depth
shit.
reached. Hull damage imminent.
Oops. We're not gonna play too closely. I wanted a glimpse, but I don't want a glimpse that badly.
Warning, maximum
Yeah,
depth
yeah, I'm
reached.
going back
Hull
up.
damage imminent.
I should repair you, because I can't be safe. I'm incapable. He wouldn't make a good Dalek. That is... Ah, that's true, and I'm uncomfortable now. I've been wanting to rewatch Doctor Who. I kind of fell off after the Matt Smith era. And I want to get back into it. I know I'm not going to like the next couple of Doctors as much as let's be honest. David Tennant. Come on. How can top that? You can't. It's impossible.
Acquired.
I can spare a stasis rifle. I'm not... I just said I was going to be more careful this run. Okay.
Warning, maximum depth reached.
I just wanted to
Hull
go under the
damage
bridge.
imminent.
Come on. those were some crunchy fish. I don't think I can find a moon pool here. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. It's the— oh, hi. There's a lot of stuff over there I don't want. Oh. But you know what? I might want that. You look like you— why was that a distinct audio cue? What? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Bench. I don't want bench. I don't care about bench. Modification station, I definitely care about you.
Print acquired.
And I definitely care about— well, I care about you, but not as much as if you were a battery charger, I'm gonna be honest. Fell off after Capaldi, but they all have their episodes. River is still the favorite character. Yeah, it's hard not to love River. I was recently— so I have both River's journal and I actually have her sonic screwdriver. And I was considering gifting those to someone that I know is a big Doctor Who fan. But I can't get over— if I do a cosplay for Doctor Who, like, I have the curly hair. I need that stuff. It would be such an easy cosplay for me. Oh, I'm really curious, Joseph, what you saw, but I also— is it appropriate to put in chat? Like, that's my main concern, is if it's not appropriate, then it shouldn't go in chat. However, we do have a Discord. I have no idea if the Discord is in the description, because I'm reusing settings for this. Okay, if it's nothing inappropriate, yeah, you're good to share. If it seems to be a little too much, we can always pull the comment. So, I'm curious.
Print acquired.
Yes, the Discord is in the description. Okay, perfect. I also kind of fell away from putting that in the description, which yeah, I should do that.
New blueprint acquired.
What isn't in the description is that I was in a podcast recently. And I should also put that in recent descriptions for a while, but I wasn't thinking about that. Thank you, Lucy. I appreciate it. Round of applause for our wonderful mod. Okay, what am I doing? So this guy was being wheeled in. He had a saw stick in his... Ooh. Well, he's in the right place to deal with that. I want to ask you guys how cheating it is if I look up where the moon pool fragments are, but I feel like that's cheating. I should know this by now. And I don't. Because I retain nothing. Not much blood. Okay, well that's good. Hopefully most of it stayed on the inside. Just Google it. Well, to be fair, we're also finding very helpful things just by flailing around. Yes, yes, vicious sand shark. Oh, another interesting thing I learned. So the sand sharks come up from the sand below, right? They evolved to be predators of hoopfish. So this guy here, who has an eyeball on the top of his head, so he can see predators coming from above. So the sand shark distinctly evolved to be able to attack him from below. I love that. I love this game. I love the environment. The world is so fleshed out. Yes, I'm geeking out about it. There's never going to be a playthrough in Subnautica that I'm not geeking out. I hope you all know that. The moon pool fragments are all underwater. Thank you, Mutant. That is really good to know and really helpful. I will avoid looking on the islands. Can I tell you where to find the moon pool fragments? Yes! I will accept helpful commentary from the chat. Also, nice to see you. It's been a while, Persona. Discovering tools is not the objective, is it? No, it's not, but we also need the tools eventually anyways. Like at this point, we now have the battery charger, which is really useful. Nerd, yeah. The mushroom forest does have them? And we go back again. How much space? Okay, I have enough space to make it worth it. Ah! I will need water, though. Let's make a pit stop. Okay, see you in a bit, Joseph. Thanks for popping in. So since discovering them is not the objective, looking up where they are should be permitted. Okay, that is true. That is true. It just feels cheap. And I don't know why. I can't defend it. Oh, if I need water, I need to grab the fish that gives me the water.
Seek fluid intake.
I'm working on it. Deborah. There's a better means of doing this. I don't need to depopulate all of the bladderfish.
This is Officer Keenan, Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA. Vital signs stabilizing.
Sounds like close enough to me. I'm gonna keep the quartz on me for now. Keep one of the tube coral as well. Okay. Wait. Okay. I'm like, I thought I saw it over here. Thinking about eating a fish to drink water hurts my head. I think it makes perfect sense. Okay. No. Yes. Does it matter which mushroom forest persona? Or do they both have them? Don't compromise your values for our entertainment. Sometimes it's acceptable. Sometimes I will compromise because the sake of your guys' entertainment can be a greater motivator depending on the value. And sometimes my tooth. Sometimes my brain go tooth. Sometimes my brain goes, no, that not how we do. We do things different. We do other way. Hello? I don't particularly like what I'm seeing in chat here. How did you get here, me? Salts. Okay, so we're grabbing the salt to do the bleach water, which will give us... not bleach water, just bleach. And that'll give us better water. And clunk. Oh, I need to repair my Seamaw. Okay. Okay, I love this biome so much. I hate looking for scannables in this biome. I hear you. Is that? Is that? It is! Your sea moth was just developing character. There aren't any scary fish here. No, not at all.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't like that it sounds so I get that I'm on the edge of the mushroom forest, but that sounds close. I keep thinking I see a Reaper like right here. No, it's gunk on my screen. I gotta clean my screen. You know, you always hear streamers talking about how much they spit on their computer monitor. I'm like, that's dumb. What do you mean? No, it's a thing. I never appreciated how much I could spit until I started talking incessantly at the computer screen. And it reveals all. I feel like I usually find the moon pool fragments like close to the cliff. That's just more salt. But that's lithium. I'm gonna sneeze again. Maybe? Maybe? It's fine. I'm sorry if I sneeze unexpectedly and blow out all of your guys' eardrums. But it's a risk I'm willing to take. Well, you're not what I want, but maybe you're what I deserve. Maybe go in the direction this time. You know, moonpool fragment! We got the moonpool!
New blueprint acquired.
So we build that, and then that makes it an hour and a half in, we'll have gotten all 4 of the objectives that I laid out. Okay, so we're gonna need more lead. I think I have lead at home. We have lead at home. I will need titanium, which we can obtain more of on our way. Hey look, titanium. Hey look, titanium. Hey look, titanium. Is that getting annoying yet? Because I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay. And we're gonna go back to the life pod because I know we have stuff there, so we'll use that fabricator, condense down our inventory a little bit, and then we'll head back home. Hey look, titanium. Nah, proceed. Thank you, Sonic. Ah, yes, titanium. Oh, titanium, yes, yes. Sorry, you'll have to try harder to be annoying. Excellent. That's just the challenge I needed to hear. Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you for complimenting the challenge idea, Subnautica, but, I do believe that the official account does not actually go under the name of Subnautica. Funnily enough. Actually, I suppose I could play that.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out.
Thank you, Sunbeam.
What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see how much of... Okay, it's 1 each, so I can make 3.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
We'll make 1 and then...
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against
Leave
dehydration
those.
and eventual death.
Thank you, Deborah. I'm glad you think my death is eventual. So glad you're here to support me. Figure we'll just bring some back with us. Good to have. And not Alien Island. We need People Island. I found it on TikTok, so it must be true. So, fun fact. My boss spends a lot of time on TikTok, and I love her to pieces. But she... So she'll tell the rest of us in the office things that she's been learning. And every single time she'll tell us like this really cool thing, and it will make a lot of sense. And then she'll go, but I did learn that off of TikTok. And I just love the conclusion of absolutely everything she says with, that did come from TikTok. Whenever I'm going towards People Island, all I can think is People Island Resort and Casino. Wait, where's my tube? There's my tube. I like my tube. And I should have loop here. So we should be good to make the moon pool. I wonder things.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's put stuff away. Oh, I need 2 of those. We'll put glass in here. I need to organize things. Eventually. Loop. I needed to grab loop. That was it. Okay. Can I? I cannot. Well, we're doing this again. But it should still be close enough.
Welcome aboard,
Ah,
Captain.
God. For me to do things poorly. I don't like that. That's not what we want. I deconstruct that. We need... There we go. There we go.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
I'm psychologically fine. My imaginary friend tells me so. Did you know you can give Reapers belly rubs? 1. Go up to a Reaper in a sea moth. 2. Let the Reaper destroy said sea. No! Sonic, no! Okay, I need food. Oh, hey, look, food. I'm gonna eat my example hoverfish. He was an example of fish anatomy, and now he's an example of dinner.
Disguising the flavor of unsavory meats with salt or locally sourced herbs and spices.
Yeah, I'm still here, Joseph. Well, I hate to break it to you, but the official Subnautica channel goes under the dev's name, not Subnautica. But it was good for a child. What's the good food trees? I'm going to get lost on the island, 'cause I always do, and it's fine. Up. I want up. Oh, okay. Ah, right. I need... Well, I'm doing the thing that I need to get the bioreactor going. I thought there were the other trees over here. That's fine. Well, we can do lantern fruit for now. No, yeah, that's what I wanted, the bulba tree. Three, 4, 5. 5. And now we can be unlost. I would really like to be unlost. That didn't say Subnautica, it said Subnautica official, so twice as official as the one that says Subnautica! Ow, my ankles!
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
I understand, Jabber. We'll put one of you in there for now, and then we'll have to fill the last planter later.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Oh, I do need a battery charger. I should also put a radio in here. Battery charger, wiring kit, copper wire, and titanium. Copper wire. Wiring kit. Titanium. Oh, I also need to unpin the moon pool. I still need to make a radiation suit. I guess that should be the next thing we do. Oh, I also need a laser cutter. I need diamonds for that. Where's the moon pool? Okay. That's what I'm making next. And then titanium and copper. Copper, copper, copper. There we go. Perfect. And then we charge battery. I should make more battery. I will have to do that on my next outing, though. We'll throw the bleach in here for now, because we have water on us. We have our friend, Gary Fish, on us. We'll let the glass build up for a while before we build any more. How far away are we from the modification station? We need 2 more pieces. Okay. So some batteries, some diamonds, and quartz. You're 537 meters away from the modification station. Thank you, mutant. I can always count on you.
All systems online.
Is that... Do you just happen to know how close the nearest Reaper Leviathan is, and it happens to be 537 meters away? Because knowing you, mutant, I wouldn't put it past you. Quartz. You're not quartz. You're plant. You might know who the 2 imposters are? Well, you know... Imposturing's a very serious thing. What? Oh, 'cause sand shark. That's why there's a giant cloud there. With that accuracy, can you find the McDonald's in the Pentagon? What? Wait. What did I just see? Oh, it's an egg. It looked like an eye and it freaked me out for a second. We don't need that. But you might hold answers. Or more sea moth fragments. Yeah, okay. Until we go inside of it, we don't have anything. And let's do something dumb. 'Cause that's my favorite thing to do. I'm in a very singing mood today. If you guys couldn't pick up on that. I also think part of that is just I had been... I was very mentally prepared for Grounded. Like, I think this is the most mentally prepared for...
In this cave support a
Oh, I thought I was
unique,
stuck in the
possibly
floor.
predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
What are you? I don't think I've ever found one of those before. I want to get out of here. This is a bad... That's a bad. Okay. There's a lot of eels. Let's go get some oxygen. The snakes want a kiss. I'm sure they do. I feel like they would really dominate the kiss. Lithium. Am I crazy? The diamonds are in this node, right? I know that I asked the exact same thing last time, but am I crazy? Do I have a secret to tell? Was I the imposter? Well, I mean, I was in the middle of playing. So I wish I was that impressive, but I only have so many hands. And it's less hands than I would like to have. I'll be real honest. Swimmy, swimmy. Hello, Zaworldo. I like your name. Welcome to chat. And swimmy, swimmy indeed. Ah. I found one diamond, right? Yeah, okay. We need at least one more. I swear I'm not trying to sing. It keeps happening. More oxygen, please. I mean, look at the crab snake's mouth. Don't tell me you don't get the idea. Mad Lad, what do you get the idea? No, don't bring that into chat. I take it back. We do not talk about that in chat. There are, you did, but that doesn't mean that you're not. I've used this device for so many years that every other word in the English dictionary has an autofill option. See, the longer I use something, the more I confuse the autofill, and it gets impossible for it to actually help me. It will autocorrect words that are like very definitively words into definitely the wrong words, and it's like, come on, you're supposed to be smarter tech than this by now. Also, come on, you're supposed to have found more diamonds than this by now. I'm getting nervous. I don't want to drown. I think I get extra nervous in this cave system because in my original hardcore run, before I was streaming, it was the jellyfish in the Degassi base here that ended my first run. You're not in trouble. But I mean, technically you could get in trouble with YouTube. So be careful doing the impersonating thing. Though for everyone here, I would prefer that there not be accounts impersonating me. I'm a small streamer. I don't need that out in the world. I don't need... There's my other diamond! I represent myself poorly enough, thank you. Quirky starts the autofill for Wii. Okay. We've got our diamonds. We needed more batteries, though. When Subnautica 2? I wish we had a date for Subnautica 2. I'm not asking you out on a date. I realize that sounded ambiguous. Subnautica 2077. God, the worst part is I'd still play it. Okay. I didn't get some of the stuff I was supposed to. Well, crap. Well, we are going to make a fiber mesh. And then I need another one. Oh, but what I can do is let's do this. And then I have clear inventory to go cause chaos. This is correct way, yes. Thunk. We got that. I grabbed this. There's nothing in there. Grab another one. Okay. It would be nice to just organically find some copper while we're out and about. I would also like to find more quartz. Hey look, quartz. Don't bite my butt. That's rude. That's not organic. Organically grown on 4546B. Not me, but everything else. I can't even say I was organically grown on Earth. Copper? Titanium. Copper? Copper. Copper? Titanium. Copper? Copper. Okay. I need one more the way this is going. Damn it. It broke my streak. And then... I thought I saw more quartz. Did I see more quartz? if I run my face into it... Well... That didn't... Oh, crap. Entirely work as intended, but, you know, we found something. We are all made of stardust. Indeed. Hey, Slayer, nice to see you. Quartz. We got more quartz. Somewhere? You were here. Quartz. Why do you hide? I so desire a quartz. I got it. I got it. I see more. Are you quartz or are you egg? You're egg. I don't want egg. This is not the game we're going to be breeding creatures. The happy reunion going on in chat. I love it. I love it. Quartz. I wish only to be reunited with quartz. I'm really bad at finding quartz.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I mean, yeah, I couldn't ask you out, but, you know, if you and Slayer, like, what happens in chat stays in chat. No, I regret saying that. It does not stay in chat. It's very public. Nobody get exciting in chat. I just know I have to specify, because I know some of you. Don't butt my butt. Don't butt my butt. Thank you for not butting my butt. If I had more patience, I should go through this and just collect all of the times I sang and put it in a video. God, I wonder what that would turn out to be. Horrible, probably. Something tells me that Mad Lad was surprised. Is that enough for... Yep, 2 batteries. I need one quartz, and I see 1 quartz. Not to be confused with an ounce. That was a dumb joke. What is, Sonic, what is squish in Hebrew? I'm genuinely curious. I actually really like how that looks. Every time someone beatboxes or hums their own theme music in recorded work meeting while sharing their screen, it makes me want to clip them all and compile into a song. That would be awesome. I think you should. That'd be awesome and evil. All the best things in life are evil. What? I didn't hear that. Why? Why is my water bottle sticky? I'm the only one who uses it, and I don't think I've been sticky while I've been streaming or recording. I'm genuinely distressed about this. Do I have the high capacity? Is that? Yeah, okay. I needed 2 God damn it. I forgot it takes 2, not the game. But Gamer and I will be playing that eventually. Where's my sea moth?
Seek fluid intake.
Anytime there's a weird noise, some musician trying to use it for a song, 100% that makes the best music. Thank you, Sonic. I appreciate you doing that. Okay, actually, hold on. I wanna copy and paste that. Can I? I can. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to let me. I want to save that somewhere. Is the water bottle in the same I mean, yes, but there's usually a cap on it. And the part that was sticky was the part that was under the cap. Now that I'm saying that aloud, I'm thinking too hard about why it's sticky, and I don't like any of the answers that I am coming up with.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Guys, I'm uncomfortable now. Yeah, sorry, knocked into Gorilla Glue. But, or, no. I don't want to know how that's your bad. We installed the IRL mod on your ghost hunting game. Which game? And Sonic just catching up with the sticky conversation. Oh. Have I told you guys, chat, recently that you're amazing? I love my chat so much. Alien Island? People Island. People. I feel like I have gotten very weird today. I'm here for it. I hope you guys are too. That's part of why I like having this series on the back burner, right? Is if anything happens, I can pull this out and jump into it and just have a ridiculously fun time and relax with it too. The ghost with the odd slapping. No. We don't need to talk about the Invisible Man. I'm sure Mad Lad also would have flashbacks. Hey, Mechanical Beanstalk. Welcome, welcome to chat. Look, we're trying to solve the mystery of the sticky water bottle. I don't like the answers I'm getting so far.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I need to remember to fix my ship. Be a good sea moth mama. I hate repairing it here. There we go. Sonic, why are you apologizing? No. No. Was I just telling you guys how much I love you? 'Cause I take it all back. I gotta start yelling at you guys more. Wait, I needed some of that. And now I can have a laser cutter when I'm trying to repair things, because you guys have seen me do that too. Yoink that, and then we'll trade that. Oh, that was a bad trade. Did I only make one battery? I meant to make more than that. Lead. I need lead. Okay. 2 lead. I'm just trying not to separate everything too much. Orb, my lockers are not They are not crooked, they're descending. There's a difference. I am very excited for Subnautica 2. I cannot wait. I mean, I am waiting. I have to wait, but I don't want to be waiting. Also, I'm very excited. So I have a fear of deep water. I was talking about that earlier. I won't go into the same story again, but I might have someone who is also afraid of deep water joining us for Subnautica 2. And I'm excited to not be alone. Let's be honest, I'll still probably scream the most.
This is an automated distress signal from Life Pod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning, Life Pod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Can't I... A fellow thalassophobic, a pleasure indeed. See, the funny thing is the fear isn't that uncommon, but I feel like I don't meet a lot of other people with it. Wait. Am I... I'm not admitting to what I'm looking for, because I feel silly questioning that I don't already have it. And I have another message. Okay, we'll run back in. Wrong way. Those are the best types of clips. Agreed. You've already bet like 50 in your stream. Well, you guys aren't always straightforward about it.
You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
On a much funnier and cuter water-related topic, I saw a video of a guy washing one of those white seals with a spray hose, then picking it up like a duffel bag and walking away. Oh, that sounds cute. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep it on me for now. Just wasting inventory space. Fine.
Welcome aboard Cal Systems
I need modification station. We've already been to 13. We can take that one off. Let's do Life Pod 3 and Life Pod 12. Life Pod 3 first. Have we not been to Life Pod 3? That'd be weird. To be fair, seals are cute, if not deadly. I mean, yeah. Also, a lot of the best things in life are at least a little bit deadly. Let's not run into the reef back. Respect the reef back. So are direwolves, but I still want puppy. I think we all want direwolf puppy. I've been looking at pictures of Rottweilers. I want a Rottweiler puppy. I miss having dogs. Indeed, the sun is good for our sight, however the sun goes boom, and that's not good. Hopefully it don't go boom in our lifetime. Oh, I should be looking for quartz while we travel. Not that there's usually many on the outskirts like this, but I should still be looking. And probably killing less fish. I've actually been having like a huge urge to go fishing, which is only weird because I haven't gone fishing since I was young. I mean, I'm young, but like young, child young.
Integrating new PDA data.
You really think it'll carry two of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
I'm sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this?
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
I don't know that I've ever commented on this before. I identify with that character very strongly. Like, as if I stop seeing how we're going to try to solve problem, then I will be concerned. Until that point, we're solving problem. Hey, fun fact. I do need to put that on. I knew someone with a Rottie named Nutmeg. Oh, that's such a cute name for a Rottweiler. Everything in this ocean wants a hug. A very aggressive, bitey hug. You're right. They do. For once, I'm going to say I'm not much of a hugger. I used to have a pure husky dog. She was absolutely adorable. A pleasure to be around too. Well-mannered, if not hyper like a toddler on sugar and crack. So, my dream set of dogs for me. What was that noise? Why was that so scary? Okay. It's fine, I guess. I want a Rottweiler, a Husky, and a Pitty. I like bigger dogs. I do generally say that I don't care for small dogs, but I say that, and then anytime I meet a small dog, I fall in love with said small dog. So I just love animals. I should know that. I should admit that. But hey, that's where we're at. I got rid of my scanner for that. I need my scanner. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. We're being careful this time around, remember, guys? Careful. Why so many big booms? I don't like the big booms. A good deadly to cute ratio would be a bear cub. Super cuddly, but mama bear will tear you to shreds. So fun. Yes, I have a lot of fun facts about these animals. I would love a black bear cub. They are so cute. That's not reasonable. That's not a good idea. But
passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I still want. I don't like. Oh. Well, that was dumb. That is also dumb. Personally, the next dog I aim for is a golden retriever simply because the duality of pets you'll see would be funny. Pomeranian? Yeah, Pomeranians. Like, they're all so annoying, and also I meet them and I love them. I mean, I too am annoying, so maybe I should just accept. I just need a creature that's like me. I don't need that, but I do need you.
New blueprint acquired.
Vehicle upgrade console. That was the other thing I wanted. Okay. Risks taken. Risks worth it. Oh, okay. Rotties and pitties are dangerous. Any dog is dangerous if you raise them poorly. Any dog. And if you raise them well, any dog can be absolutely sweet. I grew up with a Rottweiler. And it was that story of my parents had the Rottweiler. My mom got pregnant with me. Everyone was like, well, you can't have the baby and the Rottweiler. That's not going to work. And then when I was born, our Rottweiler Shogun was like super protective of me. He adored little baby me as soon as I came into being. You enter my house and you see a literal omen of death and pestilence perched in my windowsill, eating a little cracker, and then just this big blonde dumbass running into a sliding glass door. I love that. I do love that duality. That is a great duality. Okay.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Don't recall whatever's in the doctor's one important enough to deal with right now. So actually we're not going to do this one right now. Is a hot dog dangerous if you raise it poorly? Yes, because if you're keeping a hot dog long enough to raise it, chances are you don't want to eat that hot dog anymore. Chances are you've had that around a little too long. Girls, the comment you made about Blade 3, I did not read Palm at first, and I was about to yell at you for what you were putting in chat. You are lucky not to have been slobbered to death. A small child can easily drown in that level of slobber. He wasn't a super slobbery dog. An appropriate amount of slobber. Does the bird mess with the dog? Oh, that's a good question. How do the bird and the dog get along? Jeremy, right? I was not looking for ports again. I'm bad at looking for the things I need. In game, too. Hot dogs aren't the best at doing tricks either. That's true. If they have reached the point that they can do tricks for you, be afraid of your hot dog. I don't have a Goldie yet, but the crows are generally not very hostile creatures unless you hurt them. Jeremy is passive as hell, though. He won't hurt you unless you hurt him first. What I thought you typed, Grills, an M could be confused with two other letters put together. That's what I'll say. Also, did you know that crows can memorize faces and they hold grudges too? A deadly combo. I wish Gamer was here to hear these facts. Gamer would get super excited. But yes. In fact, crows end up coming up quite a bit in some of these streams. Not usually when I'm solo, but when Gamer and I are streaming together. Or Gamer is just in chat in general. Gamer also has birds. Gamer has Quite a few birds, actually. I forget exactly how many and what types he has now. That peeper just did a Tokyo drift past your face. I'm also realizing that part of the reason why I'm not good at looking for quartz is because I keep looking at chat instead. Worth it! Absolutely worth it.
Meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
However, not super efficient. Gotta give Jeremy his daily sacrifice. Reginald, I would like you in my pocket, thank you. The Life and Times of Douglas the Pet Hot Dog, a heartfelt documentary by National Foodographic. I'd watch it. I'd get stoned before I watched it, but I'd watch it. Actually, that's a terrible idea. That would give you such bad munchies. In the quiet suburbs of Cleveland, Ohio, within the linoleum-floored confines of a modest one-bedroom apartment, a legend was born. His name, Douglas. His species, hot dog. His destiny, unknown. Thanks, we'll be more careful. Favorite ex-wife was vet tech for a while. Her nicknames for breeds were assimilated. No, you don't have to be more careful. I need to be more observant. I was all primed to yell at you guys in chat tonight, I guess. And I'm just looking for excuses. What I'm really saying is it was a me problem. I don't need you. You see, the problem with crows is that crows hoard like dragons when they see anything remotely silver. So Jeremy has a little pile of silver shit in his cage. I love it! You have a little dragon! Rude. That's not rude, that's a tooth. Tooth? Tooth? Thank you. Douglas was born on a humid Tuesday at 2:36 p.m. in aisle 5 of a Walmart supercenter. Nestled gently in a plastic-wrapped 8-pack of beef franks, Douglas knew from the start that he was different. In the depths of Springfield, Ohio, my twin Goldens jump at me and hit me in my areas. I shouldn't laugh, but it is funny. I'm sorry, Mad Lad. Gotta head back to work. Well, thank you for stopping in, Mechanical. It was a pleasure to have you here. Why? Why? Where am I? I'm not anywhere I can see. Oh! Oh, we need to go this way. We need to go this way immediately. We are in areas we do not want to be. That's a much more reasonable sized growl. Snarl. Whatever you want to call it. I don't want Alien Island. I want People Island. While the others spoke only in sizzling whispers of ketchup and grill marks, Douglas dreamed of love, companionship, a forever home. And that's when Timmy arrived. Oh god, you're gonna make me do voices? Can I have a pet? Mom said no dog, but what about a hot dog? That fateful day, Douglas was chosen, not for grilling, not for baseball games, but for a new role. Best friend. Douglas adapted well to domestic life. He was house-trained, mostly because he lacked organs, had zero shedding, and required no walks. Including but not limited to some nickels from the time I visited America, the necklace my mom gave me for my 35th birthday, a cat belt, lug nuts and bolts, and an old phone case. Oh my god. I think I love Jeremy. Oh, so I don't think I mentioned this before, but I know we've had a couple of new people or newer people in chat. We do have a Discord. There is a link in the description below. Part of why I'm mentioning it is because we do have a server to post pet pics in. So if, I don't know, Slayer, you wanted to join the Discord and maybe drop a picture of Jeremy, like, you could feel free. I'm not trying to pressure you into joining, but if you want it, yeah, we have two very different stories going in chat right now. I also already forget what little Timmy's voice was, so... Okay. Let's get more glass going. That's a good question, Grills. I'm also curious. More glass. More. And we have food upstairs. Food upstairs. Food upstairs. Do you need more? Nope, you are good. This is a beautiful view. Oh, that is gorgeous. I love this game so much. Yes, I'm going to keep saying it. I will say it every time we play it. For every stupid challenge. Every time I see the sunset. Every time I nerd out about the biology of the animals and fish. All of it. Oh! The snow stalkers? You know, on land and below zero? Are related to the stalkers in the creepvine forest.
Systems online.
Although Timmy still leashed him up for walks. Although Timmy still leashed him up for trips to the park, local kids mocked Timmy. You walking a sausage, bro? But Douglas didn't mind. He relished the attention. At home he had his own bed, a hamburger bun repurposed as a cushion, a water dish untouched, obviously, and even a custom sweater that said Wiener Winner. We've never seen anything quite like it, says Dr. Janice Fleischman, hot dog behavior specialist. Scans showed Douglas had developed a unique chemical composition, preserved by love, microwave radiation, and an expired packet of relish. Somehow against all odds, he didn't rot. He lived on, week after week. Theories ranged from miracle of science to possessed by a condiment-based ghost. That's a reef back. I'm trying to do your story justice here. Also, now that I realize that Jeremy is taxing me, he constantly asks for more shiny shit as contribution. I don't mind, but damn, I didn't know crows were Brits in origin. Oh, that's funny. Quartz. I'm going for a quartz raid. Oh, wait, I'm being silly. I have things I should be building. That. And that. I need another diamond. Perfect. Have a good night, Mad Lad. Thanks for hanging out with us. For you, it is early, so you are going to stay. Well, thank you for staying, Slayer. Quartz. 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 And down into the hole we go. This is a different side of it. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more luck. Ooh. Ooh. Look.
Passing 100 meters.
Those look lucky.
Oxygen
Let's
efficiency
rebreather,
decreased.
please. There's 3 of them. That's lucky. That immediate luck. I like immediate luck. I'm itching my nose. That's why I stopped. I wasn't close enough. I thought I got close enough to break it as I itched my nose. I did not. I failed. I failed you, chat. I'm sorry.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
Do do. Do do. Do 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 do. Okay, that's good enough. We did our luck. We got luck. We got very luck. Oh god. Maybe where the lights are pointed or coming from. Maybe that is where my ship is. We're good. Just calm down, Squish. Calm down. I think I have everything else. We need table coral. Disaster struck in the summer of 2024 when Timmy's uncle tried to eat Douglas during a late-night fridge raid. I swear I heard it whimper when I picked it up, he told local police. I ain't touching that haunted sausage again. After this near-bite experience, Douglas was moved to a high-security Tupperware habitat, featuring 24/7 camera surveillance and a reinforced mustard moat? I'm assuming is supposed to be that word. He even had a brief musical career, releasing a hit single titled Bun Intended. But through it all, Douglas stayed grounded. Rather, stayed on the ground, because, again, no legs. Douglas finally passed away 3 years later after a tragic accident involving a Roomba and a curious cat named Meowtzart. He was buried in the backyard beside a ceremonial ketchup packet and a tiny American flag made from a straw wrapper. His headstone reads, "Here lies Douglas. Friend, snack, legend." He may have started life as just a meat cylinder in a bread cocoon, but he became so much more. Douglas showed us that love knows no species, that even something destined for digestion can find purpose. Sometimes I wonder what happens in our streams here. I'm here for it. To be clear, I'm absolutely here for it. Also, we have an interesting group of people here. A favorite Subnautica aspect is how easy it is to lose your Seamoth at short distance. Yes. Now do an impression of if Steve Irwin found a hot dog in the wild. I can't do impressions. I wish I could. I would. That would be hilarious. Maybe I can get someone else to do that. Mad Lad, you're still here? I thought you needed sleep. Mad Lad, just because you are still here, and you should be sleeping, I'm going to make you do the impression of Steve Irwin finding a hot dog in the wild the next time we stream together. You have been warned. You have time to prepare. But how could you lie to us?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
How could you? You have pressed a doomsday button. Gold and copper. I'm going to need more copper, aren't I? God damn it. Okay. Yes I am. Yes, I very much am. That's okay. We'll get there eventually. Wait, was there copper? There was 1 copper. 1 copper is not enough copper. But we're gonna get areas for modification. And then once we have areas for modification, man, I should repair you. Then we'll be able to go deeper and have storage. And then I can get quartz all over the place. Like down there. But that's too deep for us right now. But first, we must find copper. Mad Lad has come to make an announcement. What is your announcement, Mad Lad, in the midst of whatever's going on in chat? Is your announcement that you're never gonna stream with me again? 'Cause, not allowed. Oh, I'm looking for the wrong thing. I need to be looking for copper. That thing that I verbalized that I was looking for, I need to actually look for it. Oh. I think I can give that one a try. Good heavens, is that pork sausage on all fours? I'm afraid I must inquire about this to my superiors post-haste. That's what I got. That's what you guys get. That was not... Oh. The crash fish, they are back. Haha! I tricked them. I am more intelligent than the fish. It was questionable for a while there, but it turns out I have the superior intelligence. And then again, I don't know that it's all that hard to be more intelligent than a species of fish whose primary defense is to blow up. Maybe I'm taking pride in the wrong thing here. I currently do not have a fun fact on hand. That's a semi-fun fact. I'll give it like a 3 out of 10. I think I need more. I think more. More, I think. I feel like actually, if we go towards the Aurora, we should have that nice dead zone where everything will be real obvious for us.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
We have message. I have a feeling I know what that message is. Let's go back and listen to the message, because firstly, I think we have enough for both the modification station and for both of the things we need. Secondly, I'm glad I don't have a camera right now because I'm holding up 3 fingers as I say secondly. Secondly, I have a feeling that this is going to be the countdown for the sunbeam. And I kind of want to stay until we see the sunbeam, will say land. What am I seeing in chat? What is going on in chat? What walls? Mad Lad is actually a rat? You know what? I'm gonna trust my mods that what's going on is okay. I'm not gonna try to catch up on it. I would like to...
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. Should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Okay. So, we will... we'll stream long enough to see the sunbeam arrive. I didn't want to wait to get that because it is getting a little bit late here, and we have a few days of streaming in a row here. Tomorrow I'm streaming 7 days with Hound. The day after that, I think we're doing schedule 1 again with both Hound and Zek. So I want to get sleep. I want to be just as crazy tomorrow and the next day. I know the craziness is starting to fade, but, you know, you guys got a little bit of craziness from me tonight. Yes, yes, very scary. I love when they make the quartz easy. I am not smart enough to grab the easy quartz. No, I'm not a rat. I don't know. In short, Mad Lad made a joke where he is in Sonic's ventilation like it's FNAF 2. I'm just standing here on the sidelines. Okay, thank you for catching me up, Slayer. I appreciate that. A dolphin getting high off pufferfish. Bet what? Oh dear God. How many more documentaries am I reading here? I don't think I can, actually. My throat is starting to be unhappy. Seriously though, I'm risking a lot by staying up. Clash of Clans event got me locked in. Mad Lad. Go to bed. Be responsible. Oh no, I acknowledge the time, and now the yawns are happening. We could do the same thing next time where we start off with a bang. The timing of that crash on my ship.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
At least it's not Clash Royale. I cannot. I must fight Terminids for super... I don't think that's Clash of Clans. You seem to be mixing up your games. Oh, it's nice to have a comforting light as I come home. I can play both. Ain't no one want to play Helldivers 2 with you if you are distracted. Like I said last stream, to cease the grind is to turn off my lights. Okay, when you put it in terms like that. But you still... Some games you cannot multitask. You just... It's not done. It ain't right. Actually, I should grab... I know I keep going into the same one. I'm sorry, guys. Throw the mushrooms in here. Throw the sulfur in here. What am I looking for? Lead. Look, it's lead. And I thought I made a computer chip. Was I lying to myself? Am I lying to you guys? No, I'm not, because it's right there. And then we need gold because we need another one. Helldivers makes me feel patriotic to a nation I'm not even part of. I'm not even American yet. I feel like one just by playing it. That's some deep immersion right there. Okay, the other thing is this. We have everything we need. Okay. No, we don't, because I need another one. Some games you just can't multitask. Bet. Oh, God. It wasn't a challenge, mad lad. When the name is too fitting. That game turns me from a man down under to Mr. Yeehaw Cheeseburger Pizza American. I think that's my favorite description of American ever. And let's be honest, if you're offended by that, you're lying to yourself. Okay. Reading that single-handedly made me no longer interested in playing Doom Eternal. Congratulations, Mad Lad. Doom Eternal is a game with so much testosterone dripping from its orifice that it caused me to create a son via mitosis.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah, rumbly tumbly, I get it. Well, we got that. We got all sorts of that. Also, I should eat food. I should fill the rumbly in my tumbly. I forgot I clicked it for a second. I freaked myself out. Do you need any? You do not. Man, I love the bioreactor.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, apparently I didn't need that copper wire. Okay, well, that's fine. That's cool, even. Okay, so we needed... What was it? Just one... ingot and 2 glass. Ah! I keep misclicking. And we're gonna need 3 of these. What I need for storage. Okay, so I need 9 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think we're good. Well, you'll love Ultra Kill then. It's like Doom Eternal, but people are extremely gay for a guy we don't even know the appearance of behind the helmet. I mean, that just still sounds like Doom. Except, I mean, not perfectly, but very similar. However, yes, Mad Lad is correct. I cannot play Ultra Kill. It will give me the worst motion sickness. Are you actually going to hit the hay this time? Or are you lying to us again? I need to mentally prepare myself for the hurt, Mad Lad.
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
I don't think that that's supposed to go with where I am right now. Just saying. Okay. Actually, let's... How far down can I go? How close can I get? Because I know there is a wealth of quartz down here. If I can get to it.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Well, if you're gonna do that, that wasn't what I was trying to do. I wanna go in the thingy. Give me the thingy stuff. And then because I don't trust that it resets, I'm just gonna go in and come out again. And then we should have reset. And now we're here for the quartz things. Oh, time capsule. And a ruby. I know the planet has been harsh on you, but always be positive. The planet can be beautiful if you look at it the right way. I'll be giving you these items. Enjoy the journey. Aw, that was nice of them. What was that? I don't recognize that noise. You can't throw new noises at me. I've played this game so many times. How are you throwing new noises at me? I don't appreciate it. Now I'm all freaked out because I heard a noise I don't recognize.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Honestly, you dodged a bullet. The Ultra Kill fandom is either extremely homosexual, good, or extremely backseaty. Yeah. I'm good on one of those. We could always use more extremely homosexual games. I'm gonna be real honest. I'm fully in support of that. But not backseaty. Ultra Kill players will tell you to do an Ultra Mega Sigma Dumpy Whammy McSlammy Jammy with a stammy. With a straight face and no context whatsoever. Not a game for me. Come on, where's my plethora of quartz? I'm barely finding the vein. I don't know. I lost track of what I was going for there. Actually, that gives me an idea of Subnautica, but it's in space instead. That should be the game. Ah. I think that might already be a game, perhaps. Oh, not that button. That's the wrong button. I don't have an extra battery, so what we're going to do is we're going to take one out of my habitat builder because I want to have an extra one in case bad things happen to this one. Also, I should get more oxygen. I feel Squish would legit have a seizure if she saw a Maxor vid, but I digress. I gotta get out of here, Mad Lad. And sleep well. Have a good night. I feel safer backing up a little bit. No sunbeam, only bridge. We'll see the sun bridge. I'm thinking about fish, guys. Also, hey Zach, nice to see you. Damn, I feel... What? What? Mad Lad, leave! Go to bed! We only build bridge and call it Sunbridge. Well, Zek named the bridge. Now we can't kill it and eat it later. That was a dumb joke. I don't know why I made that joke. We're going back to the dumb humor, guys. I focused for like, what, a good hour? Okay, chat, he's gone, I think. No! 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 No. No spilling the beans about that. And nobody Google it. God. You know when I said that I love my chat? You guys are horrible influences. I don't believe you anymore, Mad Lad. I'm not even going to exert the effort to yell at you. Hello, Sea Treader. Hello, Warper. One of you can fuck off. And it ain't the Sea Treader. Horrible influences, so the panda-shaped horrible influencer. Yeah, well, you know. So I should be able to recognize it, that's all I'm saying. I need to get back to my sea moth. This is hardcore. I can't let myself drown. Oh yeah, well watch this. I don't believe you, Mad Lad. I think you're gonna be messaging very shortly thereafter. And I'll be very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. I know you told me not to, but I'm going incognito just in case. Oh, God. I hold no responsibility for this, and we're not discussing this in chat. This is going to be the incident that leads me to make more people mods, isn't it? Oh, crap. It is medcheck time. Let's get back to the sea moth. Not my fault, Squish. I did not bring it up! When did I bring it? You... Orb. I did not bring up anything to do with what you were describing in your Skyrim mods. This is not on me. Zach? Generally you don't use punctuation in your hashtags, but we appreciate the effort here. Okay, guys, it's medcheck time, so if you need to take your meds, take your meds. If you need a snack, get a snack. Get yourself something to eat. If you need to hydrate. Get yourself some water. Take care of yourselves so we can hang out and make really dumb jokes. You did so asking for... That's not the same thing, Orb. Do not make that the same thing, because it is not. I'm gonna take my meds now. Stop. Okay. Meds taken. More quartz needed. More. Why is there not more quartz? Like... Where is the plethora? I was promised a plethora. Well, I hear you, you warpy bastard, but I don't even care about you. I only care about my quartz. Well, okay. Okay. I appreciate the I think my mod has gone a little crazy deleting things. Those messages were fine. Previous ones perhaps were not. Also, I think it's fair for Zek to get some revenge after hashtag blame Zek. Though I got to admit that I don't think any of Zek's are really taking off. Hashtag more quartz. Fun fact, sharks do not attend church. I will give that fun fact a 7 out of 10. I think that is truly a fun fact. Now I find a moonpool fragment. So bad Automod hates me. Yes. Let's go with that. Where is the core? Okay. I'm gonna go up because I want to do some building. Fun fact. Some facts are fun. You gotta give me something to work with here. I gotta give that a 2 out of 10. It's more of a statement than a fun fact. Okay. We're gonna put quartz in our inventory. Fun fact, I have a Reaper Leviathan onesie. Here's another. Otters have a friendliness touch. If they can't see anything and they touch something and it doesn't feel hurty, then it is friend. That's adorable. Is it fun, though? It's adorable, but is it fun?
Welcome aboard.
I think I give that one... I think that's another 7 out of 10. It's a pretty good fun fact. But I think it's more adorable than fun. What do you have to say?
This is Life Pod 2, coordinates attached. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Shark engineers and craftsmen are more educated than other sharks. Hammerhead sharks, for example, school, while most sharks don't. That's a pretty good one, Mutant. Why are sharks hard to trust? They tell great white lies. Fun fact, the human body is actually slightly bioluminescent, just not on a level visible to the eyes. Is that true? I want to believe you. I want to trust you. My heart wants to trust you, but that seems too good to be true. We make one more glass, and then we take one more glass, and then we build more bridge. So when people say you shine bright, they weren't lying. I always suspected. I need a battery for you, though. That, I don't have room for... Oh, I do! I do! I just need to be smarter than the game! And then I can even put my extra battery in my inventory. I don't have room for food, so I shouldn't get food. Okay. Now I have to concentrate, because otherwise I will misplace compartments. Concentrate. Focus. Oh my god, I thought I put that one wrong. I was gonna be so mad. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Fun Earth fact, crows have very similar vocal cords to humans and can imitate us like parrots. I learned this because I heard Jeremy cackle like a madman in the middle of the night. Ah! I am more and more in love with a Jeremy by each thing you share with us. Okay. Now we get food. And then we go hang out on Alien Island, because we didn't actually do any of the Alien Island things. Do you need more? You are still going strong. I love that so much. I should just use the thermal blade and put my other one in a locker. Perfect. Honestly, I want a second bird, maybe a parrot or an owl, just to give Jeremy a friend other than me when I'm not at the house. An owl and a crow would be an interesting pair. I feel like that has similar vibes to the husky golden
All systems online.
combo. Okay, you know what? I think I like my glass tube better. Now that I describe it as a glass tube, though, all I'm seeing is drug paraphernalia. So I'm just gonna swim. I'm not gonna swim. I'm going to use my ship and go this way and ignore that. Oh, I'm glad that I headed out so early. I forgot that this was such a trek. Wouldn't an owl have a nocturnal sleep? Oh, that's true. It looks like a comedically large crack pipe. God damn it. I can't tell how much of the drug references are just coming from natural conversation or from the influence of Schedule 1. Which, Zach, are you still watching? Is that what we're playing on Wednesday? If you are still watching? I don't think he's still watching. Just like him. Ignoring me when I actually need an answer. I don't actually need an answer. We'll play something. It'll be fun for you guys. And just a reminder, if you guys weren't here before when I said it, I am streaming tomorrow as well. It is going to be 7 Days to Die. I will be playing with Hound. I'm very excited for this update. I can't wait to see everything that they overhaul. Here's a fun fact. Birds in general are just cats with wings. That's a solid fun fact. But I thought they were dragons. Which is it? 168 hours stream. I don't know. That's a lot of stream. It's still crazy to me that Mad Lad Allie and I managed to play for almost 6 hours on Saturday. Part of why that's crazy for me is I aim for like at least 3 hours for you guys. 2 to 4 hours, somewhere in that range, is like the average for what I'm aiming for my streams, just so they're not, you know, too short for you guys. And in planning things, Mad Lad told me that he usually streams for about 2 hours. So never in my wildest dreams did I think we were going to play for 6 hours. I'll be there, certainly. Well, I appreciate that. I am excited to have you for 7 Days to Die, Slayer. It's, along with Subnautica, it is one of my favorite games. I'm a little into survival games, if you didn't pick up on that. You did say 7 Days to Die, so you don't even have to live through more than 6 or so. Exactly. I plan ahead. I know this starts to move before it hits the time, so I'm gonna go to my rock. Well, we'll open the thingy and then we'll go to rock. Saturday did not seem that long. It really did not. I felt like I had to start checking in with everyone after a little bit, but like that was... I kind of had a feeling we were all on the same page of like, nah, let's keep going. I think it's actually another minute and it'll start. I lost a sea moth there. I came back and it had merged with the beach and couldn't be entered. That's why I leave mine out a little bit. Because I have had that happen here too. I also am traumatized by such a loss. Guys, there's one more thing we have to do. What are we going to name our sea moth? I completely forgot about that. We have the moon pool. We have the capability to name it now. Bill, Joe, Seamus, Seamus, that's how you say that, but I'm guessing you're doing a play on words. Something sun. Lamp! I like lamp. I do like lamp. But I think we could steal Sunbridge. Reaper Chow. We're not naming it Reaper Chow. I kind of like I kind of like going with Sunbridge. That being said, I do think our prawn suit is going to be named Lamp. I can't ignore Lamp. Man, I was really wrong. I thought this started way sooner. I feel like the alarm would sound more alien. Like, it doesn't have to, but I feel like it would.
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
And as always, the deafening silence that comes after. I love this game so much! Okay. We're off to name our Seamoth.
Welcome aboard,
Seamoth
Captain.
equals lamp. It's not the same with the prawns. Okay. Orb has convinced me. It's going to be named Lamp. I do think the prawn suit then will be named Sunbridge. Actually, the Cyclops, I think. That's a good Cyclops name. So then we'll still have the prawn suit to name. We're getting to the point where the water is too peaceful. Bone shark. One of my favorite creatures in this game. They're just so cute. Genuinely. They're really cute. Voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced. That, yeah, an apt movie comparison. I mean, explosions would scare off anything in the water, so of course it's peaceful. That is a very logical approach to that. Guys, I just realized my mouse is sticky. I didn't think... Oh, baby reef back. I didn't think I was a gross person, but maybe I'm a little gross. I don't know why these things are sticky. I come down here and I use these things to stream. It's not like I'm eating food while I'm streaming. I'm not spilling pop all over things. I don't have sugary treats or anything. There is nothing sticky that comes to this desk. I don't know why things are sticky. I look at games with a ratio between two factors, logic and whimsy. For example, Subnautica has a 7:3 ratio for logic to whimsy. I like that. I like that a lot. Bonk.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Humidity, you are in a... That's true! I'm not gross. It's humid down here, and we do actually have, like, a big water problem in the basement here. Also, I need to change my colors. The name will be white. The interior will also be purple. And the stripes... Or is that backwards? Do I normally do the stripes white? No, that's gross. Lamp. Lamp. Ah. Let's go up to our... Let's go take a look at the world through our crack pipe. God damn it. Lamp. Lamp. Can we get more lamp in chat? Lamp. Oh, we have a perfect view of the moon and the other planet. Oh. That got me to change a feature on one of my RPG campaign worlds. It was a medieval world with some planetary defense batteries. Originally, the PD were Vanta Black pyramids, but when I ran campaign after Subnautica, I took a screenshot of the cannon, photoshopped it to black, and used the... Oh, I love that. I'm glad the crack pipe joke is sticking. I don't want... You shush, mutant. Okay. I'm really glad I got to stream this today. I know this was a last minute change. I'm sorry for anyone who is really excited for Grounded. We will get back to Grounded, I promise. It will not be next week because I am out of town next week. But I will be streaming tomorrow. That is going to be 7 Days to Die with Hound. So we can check out the 2.0 update. And then Wednesday I will be streaming with both Zach and Hound. I believe that's going to be Schedule 1. It could be something else. I don't know. And I'm going to try to get some videos for you guys while I'm out of town. I can't make any promises just because the schedule for this week is kind of... It's pretty packed. And eventually I do need to actually pack for my trip. But I will do what I can because I want to get you guys content while I am not here to give the back and forth content. So, yeah. Internet is worldwide. You can still stream out of town. Yeah, but I can't bring my computer. I'd be on a shitty laptop microphone. You guys don't want that. Okay. So, for those of you who are newer to the channel, we do have a Discord. The link is in the description. If you would like to join, we would love to have you. Just remember to verify yourself in the rules. Otherwise, you won't have access to the full Discord. You'll only have access to like the announcements and things like that. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like. It helps the channel out. It also lets me know that you guys enjoyed it. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe so you can see more. We're kind of chipping away at this series. We use this series to relax and as a backup if other plans fall through, but we have a lot of other fun things we do. We will be finishing this series at some point, and there's going to be plenty more Subnautica in general. Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. This was a lot of fun. See you guys. See you tomorrow, actually. Bye!